What's going on, y'all? So listen,
Baby, let me tell you. Woo! Listen, did y'all see that preview for what's coming on for the rest of the season of Love After Lockup? Child, I just can't wait to see the fight because if you saw Cal and oh boy, girl, if you saw them, you knew that it was coming. Okay, you knew that it was coming, baby. They gonna be throwing fisticuffs. That's what the white people say, fisticuffs. Okay, but anyway, um, Love After Lockup. Okay. Love After Lockup. What season is this? God damn, bitch. Season 3, I think, episode 39. Third time's the charm. Bitch, where's the fucking remote control? It didn't fell on the floor. Who gives a shit? Okay. But let's just get up into this episode. I'm gonna pick up where it ended off at, okay? And I'm talking about where this episode ended off at and where last week's episode ended off. Bitch, Stan and goddamn Lisa, because I thought we weren't seeing them, okay? Usually we get like 5 couples an episode, 5, maybe 6 at the most. But this episode, I was like, we only got 4 couples. Where's the other person coming? Bitch, they threw their asses in at the last 5 minutes of the episode, baby. And Stan Lee, Stanford, bitch, you showed your goddamn Ivy League ass, okay? That's what you did. Baby, I was sitting here like, are you serious? Me and Lisa was like, bitch, how the fuck you get that drunk off of some goddamn wine? Even though I already know. I already know. But I was sitting here like, bitch, seriously, you was better off just drinking a goddamn White Claw. You know y'all love them White Claws, okay? That's the new Moscato. White Claws is the new Moscato, okay? And them Trulies, bitch, I ain't gonna lie, I partake. Okay? I got some sitting over there right now. But anyway, let's just get into it. Stanley, they finally get over there to the house or whatever, and he in his feelings, okay? First of all, he thinking like, I'ma loosen her up, get her some wine or whatever. First Lisa was like, when can I get a key? He said, as soon as I can get you one. She was like, I know how to pick locks and stuff. And he was like, ha ha ha, he. But all the while, Stan is in his feelings because of the simple fact that, like I said last week, Lisa is talking and worried about her child, as she should. As a mother, bitch, I am a mother before I am your partner at this particular moment because technically speaking, I am not obligated to you. I did not tell you to buy all this shit for me. You did that shit on yourself, on your own, bitch. That's the way I flip that shit. Okay, that's the way that I will flip that shit. But at the same time, Lisa is in her feelings because of the way that Stan acted. Especially when it comes to her son, basically saying neglect that motherfucker. And so while she up in her feelings about it and trying to put her stuff down, Stan is up in there changing his shirt or whatever. She was like, hopefully, you know. Hopefully, he'll calm down or whatever. So he getting the wine, okay? And it was creepy as hell. Baby, listen, was I the only one? I probably was, probably wasn't. Who knows? I'm asking. So when he was pouring that wine and he was like, maybe not too much. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe not too much. It was just giving me the feel like he put something up in the goddamn wine. Okay, I'm looking for the pill. I'm looking for the white substance to be swirling up in there. And I said, oh, you got a red wine, so therefore we couldn't really see what you put up in there. It was just giving me roofie teas, okay? I was like, at this point, Stan was giving me creep teas, okay? Especially when he pulled that shirt off and I saw his stomach. I said, no, you don't want to see mine, I don't want to see yours, okay? So let's not do that to each other at this point, and I was waiting for the hair to pop off. Whoever did his toupee or whatever, bitch, it didn't move. Okay, stiff wear, bitch. It didn't move. Okay, I said, oh, all right, and then he drank his little wine. He was like, I said, Stanley, shut up. So at this point, Lisa goes outside. He is in his feelings. He was like, Lisa ain't really been trying to get with me or whatever. I said, you niggas are horny as fuck. Okay. Listen, granted, I understand. Y'all ain't been with y'all nigga, y'all bitch or whatever, in a minute. somebody gonna take offense that I said bitch. Get over it. Y'all ain't been with your girl in a minute or whatever. You tired of jacking off and all that stuff. So the thing you want to feel some fresh puss, okay? But I don't know how fresh it really is. But I'm just saying, you want to feel what it feel like to be inside of an actual human being other than your hand, okay? I get it. I get it, you know. But at the same time, you gotta respect her. You don't think how you think you was gonna get inside her when you being rude as fuck to her. And baby, when she went out there on that porch and she was trying to call her son, okay, he went clear the fuck off. He basically said, she was like, I'm up here trying to be concerned about my son. And he was like, you need to just let that shit go. Okay? He 22 years old. He should be able to figure that shit out himself. He a grown ass man, be a man, and shit like that. I'm sitting here looking like, please don't go where I think you finna go, bitch. He went all the way there. He went all the way there with Lisa, told that lady, you need to just let that shit go. Basically saying, don't even fucking worry about it, because she called her son and it went straight to voicemail. Granted, I get it, but at the same time, she's a mother. She's feeling guilt. She knows that she wasn't there for him when she needed, or he needed her when she's supposed to have been. She is part of the reason, and she admitted that she is part of the reason why his life is probably out of whack, okay? And for you to stand there and actually fix your face to tell her that basically to let him figure that shit out. He should be able to figure that shit out. And then she said, what if it was your daughters? You wouldn't be telling your daughters no shit like that. He said, I raised my kids right. They know what it is. Unlike you. I said, oh. Stanley. Stanford, bitch. Lisa cut the puss off, okay? You couldn't even get your finger up in there on the drive home and you already acting up. See, this is what happens sometimes when you get that older, younger dynamic, okay? And you got that power dynamic going right about now. You got that one person who holds the purse string, so therefore they got most of the power. But then you got the woman or the man who ain't really holding no, that's the underling at this point, because they really don't hold no power. All they got is sex, okay? They can't offer you nothing else, okay? And so at this point, he dangling shit over her head, knowing damn well she ain't got nowhere else to go or whatever. And he know that he getting played. Bitch, if he don't, he needs to know now, okay? But at the same time, he got into his feelings because she did ask King, she was like, you didn't even ask, he didn't even ask if, I could bring him over here or whatever, or the reaction. She wasn't cool with his reaction when she mentioned the son, and he was basically like, he should be able to figure that stuff out in the confessional, which I agree. I don't know you like that, so therefore we're not about to do this family shit yet. Okay, let me get to know you or whatever. So on that aspect, I 100% agree. Baby, stand hit below the goddamn belt. Listen, trust and believe. I wouldn't go that low. No, I was about to say maybe I'd do some shit. No, I wouldn't go that low. I would never throw somebody's shit up in their face like that. That is trash, because if you would have did some shit like that to me, it's over and it's done with. Okay, you can't love me if you gonna throw my pain and my trauma and my past up in my face like that. Hell no. Okay, just because your little fifi hurts, girl, fuck out of here. Lisa said, fuck you, nigga. Okay, well, she ain't say nigga, because if she would, I would have fought her. But she said, fuck you, Stan. I got a few. Did she say she got a couple of thousand? I said, girl, where you get that money from? That commissary? You was saving, you was stacking Stan money. Smart. Okay? She said, I'm finna go stay up in the goddamn hotel. She was like, this motherfucker, this what happened when he drink or whatever. Who the fuck get drunk off of wine? That was the line of the night for me. Who the fuck get drunk off of wine? Okay, girl, she took all her shit and she said, I'm out of here. Okay, he gonna be trying to talk to me or whatever tomorrow or whatever. And I was just like, girl, let it go, move on. But she gonna milk this shit, okay? She gonna take him back, all right? And it is what it is with that. Baby, moving on. Let's get to Jeff and Anissa, okay? Anissa and goddamn Jeff. Am I the only one who thought that motherfucker wasn't gonna show up? I was with Kyle, bitch. I thought he wasn't gonna show up, okay? So Anissa is finna go pick up Jeff. He's supposed to be being dropped off on a bus at this particular spot out there in Louisiana. And then he gotta go to another spot. Is it in Texas or something like that? Girl, either way, He got 45 minutes to get to where he needs to go after he get off the bus, okay? And so she got a welcome home baby sign and all this stuff. Cal is there to help her and to be there with her, whatever. You know, Cal is just like, she dumb as shit, okay? He already feel that way. Now, I don't know if Cal is just being a friend or if, you know, he actually got real feelings for her. But at the same time, I was like, it don't matter. What he's saying is 100% correct. Mama is stupid. Mama is dumb as fuck, okay? Girl, they get to the bus stop. And see, I don't believe in this. Like, you're not finna interrupt my sleep. You are not about to interrupt my sleep and have me waking up at no 3 o'clock in the morning for me to be at some place to get you. Bitch, they must have been there like at 6 o'clock, or no, I say probably around 4 o'clock, because then once they got to where they was going to and they was waiting for the bus to show up, bitch, it was 2 hours later before the bus even showed up. I said, wait, y'all was sitting there for 2 hours doing what? And this dumb bitch standing outside. It made me mad because I like my sleep. I'm not a morning person like that, but I get up when I need to get up. But baby, if I can sleep the fuck in, I can sleep the fuck in. Baby, I gotta love you. And it better be a goddamn emergency or a booty call. That's it. That's it, okay? I ain't getting up early for nobody else. Job, emergency, booty call. That's it, okay? Bitch, I'm just sitting there like, Anissa, he ain't gonna show up. Because then, Anissa let us know before they left that the first 2 times, remember when she was supposedly engaged to him and they was supposed to get married, he was supposed to show up and he never showed up. She said, basically, he was just using her for money. And she knew it. She figured it out. But she gave him another chance. This 3rd time, I'm pretty sure that he's not using me and he is going to show up. 3rd time's the charm. No wonder why this episode is called that. I said, bitch, you crazy. You're crazy as shit. After the 1st time, bitch, it's over and it's done with. I ain't finna get stood up by no goddamn inmate, bitch. Okay? Listen, my fucking ego would be fucking bruised. Like, goddamn, a fucking felon who ain't got shit else going on with this life then stood my ass up. Damn. Am I not pretty enough? Am I not slim enough? Am I too big? What the fuck is going on? You ain't finna sit here and have me question myself, okay? Hell nah. Anissa said, fuck that. I'm gonna give him another chance. He did it again. She said, fuck that. I'm gonna give him another chance. And then this motherfucker actually showed up. Because at first, the bus rolled away. She was standing out there like, oh, fuck, what am I going to do? I'm going to take the dress and I'm going to rip it up and burn it in 1,000 pieces. I said, or you can just take it back to the shop and get your money back if you can, or somehow put it on eBay and get your money back, or one of these resale places. That seems more logical to me than to actually waste it by ripping it up and not being able to get nothing out of it. But hey, this neither here nor there, okay? That's you. But all of a sudden, Jeff comes walking around the back, and he was like, this old lady had to wake me up. I had fell asleep on the bus. I said, oh my goodness. This is Jeff? Now, what picture was they using? That picture that they was using must have been from 11 years ago, okay? It must have been from 11 years ago, because that motherfucker looked just as old as goddamn Anissa, okay? And I'm saying this because Anissa looks what her age supposed to be in white people years, okay? I'm just saying, no shade, no offense or whatever, but y'all know, okay? Black and white people age different. Somebody gonna take offense to it. Somebody gonna take offense to it. Ain't no harm here. Ain't no harm here. But I had to say it. But goddamn Jeff is 40 years old. Anissa is 51. Bitch, you look 55 going on 60, okay? And I said, what is going on? Jeff told us, and then when they was kissing and then we saw his eyes was glazed over, I said, you know what? I'm going to let you have it for a second because you said you just fell asleep or whatever on the bus. But then again, I'm like, maybe you shot up because you did say that you was doing some drugs or whatever. You got an issue with drugs. We'll get to that in a second. Then he opened up his mouth after they got through kissing. And then I said, oh. Now, I know I ain't got the best teeth in the world. Okay, I got some dental problem. I gotta go get a crown. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a filling filled in or whatever. I got a crooked tooth right here, but you can't really notice it. It's not noticeable. It's passable. You know what I'm saying? But you can see it a little bit, but it's passable. Okay, bitch, Jeff. As soon as he moved his lip, I said, not only are the teeth fucking brown as shit, you have the nerve to have them missing. If your teeth look like they stink, I'm pretty sure your tongue is full of all type of bacteria that stinks. And you two kiss with tongue for the first time. Oh, baby, I miss you. I'm here for you. Oh, no. Ugh. Oh, okay. I have a thing about teeth, like, you know, breath and stuff like that. Because I tell y'all this, and I told y'all this in the story time. One of my first kids from a dude, his breath stunk. Okay, his breath stunk. It tastes like halitosis and all that shit. And I almost threw up in his mouth. Okay, so, and that scarred me for life. Okay, I have this thing about breath. I have this thing about teeth. You know what I'm saying? But baby, I said, oh no. So, you know, Jeff proceeds to tell us, listen. So when I was talking to Anissa, I was just talking to her because, you know, she was like a little trick or something to play or whatever, to use or whatever. You know, she done sent me like $50,000 and I used it all on drugs, okay? You know, I played her the first time, I played her the second time. But then when we started talking the third time and she gave me another chance, I actually kind of fell in love with her or whatever. I said, no, bitch, you still playing a long con game, okay? You know, because you going to tell Anissa that you weren't ready to meet her. That's why you didn't show up. But the whole time you was fucking playing her. He get in the car. He see Kyle. You know, they introduce each other and all this stuff. They get in the car. Kyle is asking all these questions or whatever. You good? You like to be out and all this stuff. Woo, woo, woo. And Jeff is getting agitated and irritated because he was already over the fact that Anissa brought him, okay? And I was just like, oh shit. You could just see it building up. It was giving Tommy and Tony feels all the way, but a little more hardcore. A little more like they will really scrap. That's the whole feeling that I was getting. I said, please do not start fighting in this car because Jeff was agitated as hell and he looked like if he turned around one more time, he was going to punch Cal. He literally was giving me that feel. I was like, oh no, you know, so they had to take him to the, you know, halfway house. And that was it with them. But they gonna fight. They gonna fight. And I'm gonna be here for it. And I hope Cal beat his ass, okay? Because Jeff he using that girl. He is using that grown ass woman. He is using that immature, but mature woman, okay? I don't want to call, no. I can't be that stupid. Especially over parts that I haven't even played with yet. Like, girl, you ain't even give him a hand job. And you doing anyway, moving on from that. Rachel and goddamn Douglas. Listen, bitch. When they did that little blurb on how to make them goddamn bologna sandwich, now I was with Douglas, okay? I was with Douglas, bitch. If you don't do it on the stove, heat that bitch up in the goddamn microwave until that motherfucker curl up and it get a little burnt a little bit. Put some mayonnaise and put a cheese on top or maybe a little bit of hot sauce. Fast shit, okay? He grew up on Bologna and so did I, okay? But, you know, they was waking up, getting ready to get the day started or whatever. She was like, you only farted once. He's like, home sweet home. And I was like, oh, this is cute, whatever. No, it's not. And so at this point, they getting their day ready because they are about to go and meet the grandma who is, well, I should say Rachel's mom. She's bringing over Douglas Jr., okay? Little Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. That ain't how you do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of restricted, but I can get down if I need to. I'm just saying. But anyway, you know, for somebody to come for me and say, bitch, that ain't how it is. Doug and mama come up there, right? And I almost shed a little tear because little Dougie did say, bitch, when I see that motherfucker, I'm going to punch him in the stomach. And then I'm going to hug him. He did the quite opposite. I said, oh, I be looking at videos like this on TikTok all the damn time, okay? So I be up in here like damn near on verge of tears and shit, especially when I be in my feelings, all right? So it was just had me sitting here like, oh, look at this moment. and it fleeted away. Okay, because after that, he went over there, he hugged the mama, and she was like, "Hey, how you doing?" She was being nice and all that stuff. And they sit there talking, "Oh, Douglas, what are you gonna do when all this shit and woo woo woo?" And she was like, "Are you gonna go to trade school?" And he said, "I was doing a trade or whatever up in prison, but it probably don't mean nothing out here. Probably be a garbage man, junk truck or some shit like that." And the mama was just looking like, "Oh, okay." And then they was like, "We're about to go out and have some dinner, go out for a meal or whatever. You want to come?" And she was like, "Mm-mm. I think you three need to get together and have a little bonding time. So I'm gonna let y'all do that." Okay. So, she talked to her daughter, gave her a hug. I'm passing by all of this because I'm getting to where I really want to go. Mama told us in the confessionals, as soon as I saw Douglas, I knew that I didn't like him. Okay. She said something about his spirit just wasn't right. All right. I felt the darkness. I felt the coldness. I felt the chill. Okay. I'm paraphrasing and I'm adding a little bit, but that's basically what the fuck she said. She ain't here for the shit. She sees right through the bullshit that he is doing. Okay. And I said yes because that motherfucker literally said, "I'm not about to do nothing to mess up this part of life or whatever, this his lottery in life, the lottery that he got." I said the fact that he used the word lottery to describe this relationship and the situation that he's in, the living condition. I said, "Oh no, boy, you playing. You done showed your card, okay? You're gonna be as good as you can to keep this roof over your head and so that you won't go back to jail, but you probably gonna be doing some other shit." I said, Douglas, you're not fooling nobody. You're not fooling nobody at this point. You kind of gave your cards away a little bit, all right? And so, she want her daughter to be careful. So they go out and they go to eat or whatever, and you got little Dougie asking him, that little boy said, "How many times did you drop the soap?" I said, "Bitch, how many?" Answer the question. He was like, "Only on my birthday." It was cute little banter or whatever. But Douglas Jr., he was getting beside himself, okay? And he had, it's understandable at this point because you ain't been there. You ain't been there. Like he said, you ain't been there for 12 times 365 days. Okay, bitch, that's what it is. And of course, Douglas has to tell us that, he had Dougie when he was like 15 years old and, the situation that it was in and all that stuff. Whatever, fine. But he up here trying to put his foot down and he want respect from little Douglas. At this point, I know that kids supposed to respect their parents or whatever, but you weren't there. So this is why you getting this pushback. Plus he pissed. So, Rachel was me. I ain't gonna say nothing. This between y'all. I ain't his mama. All right, so that's what was going on with them. Then we get Courtney and Josh. Okay, Courtney and Josh, they was a sap story. I really didn't care for this episode. I mean, for this part with them. It was cute or whatever. He righted his wrong with his grandmother. He told us about how his grandmother, he calls his grandmother mother because, Mama fucking Rose. I said the Halves and the Have-Nots came on Tuesday. What is this? Okay, I said there really is a Mama Rose. No shit. But he was in his feelings while he was in jail. They haven't spoken in a long time, like in a few months, because they haven't seen each other in 4 years since he was in jail. Haven't spoken in the last 4 months because he sent the letter to her, basically, cussing her out and being very terrible and nasty to her. Okay, and so now he's guilt ridden and he wants to. He want to right his wrongs, and I have to give it to him that he did that. Okay, because some people will be like, "I said what I said, it is what it is," you know what I'm saying, "You hurt, whatever, we all hurt, let's just move on." But you can tell that he clearly do love his grandmother really, really much. And at first when she was on the phone with him, "Can I come over?" No. But he said, "I'm gonna be over there tomorrow." Okay, so he did come over there, and they actually talked and made amends with each other, and it was a nice little scene. It was cheesy. Well, I ain't gonna say it was cheesy. It was cute. That's what it was. That's the C word I wanted to use because it really was cute. Okay, and Courtney likes her, and the mom likes her, and so that was a nice little scene. But bitch, let's get to goddamn Deontay and Nicole. Me, 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 me. Bitch. Girl, these motherfuckers are getting, probably the best people on here because it's getting weird. Okay, it's getting weird, and Nicole is literally playing the game at this point. And I shouldn't be like, go ahead, Nicole, take that motherfucker for what he got. But at this point, I'm cheering for Nicole to just go ahead and yank the shit, okay? Because Deontay just be doing a whole bunch of shit that's creepy as fuck, all right? So at this point, he gets her, okay? And if I skip some shit, y'all put it down in the comments. You know how that go. He go over there and pick her up or whatever. They finna go do a little date or whatever. I'm thinking he finna take her out to dinner or some shit. Bitch, this motherfucker take her to the house, okay? And did you hear what she said when she came in there? Oh, so this is your apartment, and you got the little heart on the floor. I said, damn, what's wrong with the apartment? She said it like it was something wrong, like, oh, you're living in an apartment? Okay, your mama in the house with a nice backyard. What's wrong with the apartment? He was like, yeah, and I did all this for you and all that or whatever. And, I got this guest room that I ain't had nobody stay up in yet, but I did it up for us and all this shit. So he go up in there, show her what it is. You got the lights out and the flowers, teddy bears and shit, whatever. He did it up. It was cute. It was cute. Bitch, I would have been annoyed with it, but it was cute. A for effort or E for effort, bitch. So at this point, it was some gifts and stuff up in there. She was like, oh, baby, you got me some more gifts. Got her some Jordans and all that stuff. I said, oh, you spending money. Okay, now, because if them was depending on what, girl, I said, Deontay, you doing a goddamn lot for a bitch that ain't done shit for you, okay? She ain't even give you a goddamn hand job, and you up here doing a whole bunch, okay? You like literally buying a white girl, like the friend said, okay? You brought yourself a white girl, because she already saying that she not looking to, be tied down in a relationship right now. She want to go play, okay? She been pent up for the past 4 years or whatever. She still got a thing for her ex Zach that she broke up with before she got into jail because she was going to jail. Bitch, it's just not gonna work. And Dante don't see it because she ain't told him this, okay? But you can't pick up on the clues. He is so focused on having sex with this girl. At this point, I don't even think that he actually loves her. He just wanna fuck her. That's what it's giving. Because if you're highly focused on having sex with a person instead of just getting to know them and taking them out and then slowing up the process or whatever before just automatically jumping in the thing. And I guess it's because of the fact that they've been quote unquote talking for the past almost 2 years. So what? So what? That was on the inside. We on the outside now. Let's truly get to know each other. Slow this shit down a little bit, okay? Bitch. One of the one of the gifts was some lingerie, right? She was like, oh my God, Deontay, I already told you. He was like, go ahead and put that on. She was like, what? She said, well, I'll try one of them, okay? And so she went up in the bedroom. He was in the other room, whatever. He went to try it on. She went to go put it on. And she opened up the door. She was standing in the door. He was like, he came on himself, okay? As soon as she opened up the door, he came on himself. Well, a little pre-cum came out. I'm going to say that. Bitch, when she said, he was like, now come over here and dance for me. I said, wait a minute. Excuse me? Bitch, I wasn't expecting Deontay to say no shit like that. In the way he said it was forceful. And I almost caught myself. I was like, wait. But then I said, no. Okay, no. That's what we say. We get those type of demands and shit when we been talking on the outside for a minute, okay? And we already did the do, okay? I'm gonna be like, come on over here and dance for me. Show me what you got. You know what I'm saying? He was like, now come over here and dance for me. Bitch, I said, we ain't finna be forceful like that. Not just yet. Not just yet. She was like, girl, what? But then proceeds to tell us, yeah, when I was in jail, I used to dance for people all the time. Like I used to dance for people, girlfriends or whatever and shit like that. And I get paid for it. Okay, get a little cup of water and I used to spray it all up on me, pour it on me and everything. I said, what in the flash dance of cell block 8 is going on at? That's what going on up in goddamn prison. Bitch, I bet you Nicole probably had a TikTok. Let me go on TikTok and look her shit up. Because she probably did up in goddamn prison. The men do. Okay? I said, damn, Nicole, you just hustling all you can. All right. I ain't even mad at it. Bitch, at this point, she turned around. He saw her ass. And he came, okay? And I said, oh, wow. You know, she did have a nice little booty. She had a nice little booty. I ain't gonna lie. For a white girl, she had a nice little booty. And then, you know, she pushed him down in the chair, sit down, because then all of a sudden he started taking his shirt off. I said, sir, what you doing? And did y'all see that NWA tattoo on his chest? I'm sitting here like, what nigga are you? Okay, are you the nigga or the nigga? ER. Which one are you? Okay, because it's a difference. To me, sometimes it be a difference. All right, baby. I was like, okay. She says, no, we ain't even finna do that. I already told you. I just got out. We ain't finna have no sex or nothing like that. Damn, this is what I said, Deontay, already. I just got out of prison. I already told him, like, you're not just finna jump in and have sex with me. You don't even fucking know me like that. And what do I look like just jumping in the bed with somebody and all that stuff? I was like, okay, Nicole, you got the nerves to have morals, but all right, you know, stand up for yourself, okay? Bitch, she told him to sit on his hands. He did. And she started, you know, little roly on his little dingaling. And he was like, I was like, boy, lift it up. Okay? Lift it up. Listen, don't play with me like that. Don't. Bitch. Bitch. Don't put that ass right in my face like that and tell me I can't touch. We better be in a game for a minute. Okay, this better be some role playing stuff, you know, that's gonna lead to some shit. Don't tease me like that, bitch. Okay, you know, I'm just saying, cause I felt Deontay in that moment. Okay, cause when she said, "I ain't finna get nothing else, you ain't finna do nothing," he was like, "Bitch, you gonna leave me like this?" That's what he wanted to say. He wanted to call her a bitch, but he didn't. He was respectful, and then gonna get down on his knees. I said, "Now, see, Deontay, I was with you for a second, but then." You got down on your knees and you started begging. I said, get your ass up, please, and bend on the door. Come on now. I said, get your ass up, okay? So at this point, they was in the car the next day or whatever day it was. He was gonna go take her to get her hair done. She was gonna meet her friend Audrey, okay? Audrey got out 6 days before her. Bitch, why did they put up her mugshot of her with a busted black eye? I said, with TV, you ain't shit. Y'all could have put up a better picture than that, okay? Then when they get up in there in the car, you know, she's smoking her cigarette, whatever. Deontay got a goddamn attitude. He was like, you know, that shit that you pulled last night, you know, that ain't cool or whatever, you know, to leave me like that. But if that's what it is, I guess it is what it is. We're going to have to deal with it and all this shit. Nicole like, bitch, you already knew what the fucking deal was. She like, I ain't even trying. You know, I said, girl, just smoke your cigarette and do what you do, okay? They get to the hair shop or whatever. She was like, hey, Aubrey. She was like, Barbie, look at you. It's the black girl that's doing her hair, too. So since it's me, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to listen to everything that you got to say, okay? And I'm going to get some business for my business by putting it on TV. I said, plug the sis, you know, that y'all could have put her shop name on the thing, gave her a little bit of plug, but whatever. You know, so they sitting up in there talking. It was like, what's going on with you and all this stuff. It was like, how's Deontay? I mean, he cute and he cool and, you know, he going to give me a dress and all this stuff. He been buying me stuff. Like, he bought me like 3 pairs of Jordans and 2 Michael Kors watches and all of this and woo and blah blah blah. And you know, the hairstylist, she's sitting back there like, oh, okay. All right, girl. Wouldn't be me, but all right, girl. You know that's what she was thinking. Okay, in black speak, in black thought. You know, so at this point, she was like, so when was the last time y'all had sex? Now, see, Aubrey was thinking that, you know, she and old girl was, Nicole and Deontay was gonna last, okay? You know, I think she really liked him or whatever, because they've been talking for a minute, and, you know, I think she really liked him. I said, yeah, she may like him, but she playing the fuck out of him, okay? So then at this point, she started talking and she was like, so when was the last time you had sex? And she was like, with a man or with a girl? She was like, girl, oh my God, I forgot about, oh girl. I was like, so you bisexual? And she was like, listen, I tried not to have sex with no bitch up in the goddamn, in the prison or whatever, but you up in the prison and you in a place where there ain't nothing but a whole bunch of bitches up in there. I said, Nicole got a little spice to her. What hood you came up in? What's your set is, bitch? Okay, she was like, it ain't nothing but a whole bunch of bitches. And I said, the way she said that shit, she was the head bitch in charge for a little bit. Okay, she was the one that was trying to be like, Yo, what's up, ma? How you doing? I was like, oh shit, Nicole got a little game on her, just a little bit. She gave me a little bit, you know? And I was like, she got a little player up in her. Because then, she said it's been a week since she had sex. But she ain't had sex with Deontay. She only been out of jail for a couple of days. She had sex with a bitch up in there, okay? I said, oh, now see, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But let me stop because I ain't going to say what I wouldn't do. But I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, okay? I germs, okay? Germs. And at this point, they was talking about going out or whatever. She was like, what we gonna do? We the only bitches that know each other or whatever from jail and shit. She was like, what about Tia? She was like, yeah, oh my God, Tia. It was like, she just got out or whatever. So Tia done been out for 4 months and Tia was a girlfriend of goddamn Nicole. I said these prison bitches, okay? That's what this episode should have been called, prison bitches, okay? And she was like, when we was in jail or whatever, we was in prison and she was my girlfriend. We was together for like a year and a half. Deontay don't know and he won't know, but I feel like the bitch cheated on me. But, it is what it is. So, she gets on the phone and she calls Tia to pick her, to link up. Meanwhile, Deontay come up in there. You ready to go, babe? Because old girl had told her, listen, your hair done, so you can give me the money. Oh, my man come in. He going to be here in a few minutes, and he'll pay you or whatever. I was like, all right, you know what, Nicole? That shit going to blow up in your face, but I like to see that shit go down. That pimp thing strong a little bit, bitch. This episode was cute. I done gave y'all a long ass review. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. Deontay, you's a creep, bitch. Okay, the way he stood behind Nicole when he was waiting on her to open up them gifts and shit. I said, bitch, give her at least a couple of spaces. Okay, get off of her neck. I said, Nicole, I don't understand how you played this, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't put up with it. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.